Well, hello everyone and welcome to this week's video from the Veg Grower Podcast. And this week it's the 1st of April and I thought I'd take you on a quick tour of my allotment and see how it's all looking. Well, this bit behind me at the very top of my allotment with my neighbour, I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, I'll be honest, since I sown the potatoes, which we'll come to in a bit. But in the 2 weeks the weeds here really grown like mad. Now I tried spending a lot of time on this over the winter, trying to clear out all the weeds and everything. I knew they were going to come back, of course, just in case that I should have stayed on top of it, and I let it get on top of me, didn't I? So yeah, I've just got to clear all the weeds out. I think it's going to be easier than it has been in previous years, but it is what it is. I have noticed though, my currant bushes and my gooseberry bushes are really springing into life. The flowers on those are coming in, which is good. Now if we come over onto the main bed, not a huge amount happening. You may remember I planted some potatoes a couple of weeks ago. Well, they're not doing anything yet, still a bit too early, but they are there. Now just above those there's some onion and shallots, and they've germinated. They were sown a few weeks ago as well, so they're doing okay. And then we've got some spinach just over there, which is also, that's doing fine. The rest of this main bed is empty at the moment. I've covered it with membrane on the hope that we can then try and grow, well, clear all, get on top of the weeds, but whether that happens or not, we'll see. If we head over to here, we can see the raspberries really are getting into growth now. It's putting on plenty of leaves. Good sign that spring is here. Just behind me I've got the strawberries, and they are also really showing signs of growth. They've got nice and luscious leaves, so things are really moving on. Over here I've got my rhubarb. Now this rhubarb, just huge, just for so early on in the season. It is an early variety, early timperley, and I'm harvesting every week at the moment some rhubarb. Yesterday I had 1.3 kilos from this one plant. So it's doing really well. I have got a couple more just behind me which are going to be growing and following suit pretty soon. Just in front is my globe artichoke, which is also looking really good and healthy and growth and nice and big, but no flowers yet, or no flower stems. See what happens, of course. And then back behind me we have the asparagus bed, which I cleared a load of weeds a couple of weeks ago. Again, they did grow and I've cleared a lot of them out. What I'm really pleased to say though is asparagus is growing. It's starting to come up through. These little stems are just looking really what's the word? They're looking really good. I just can't wait to harvest them and start eating them, to be honest. It's such an exciting time of year. Let's go on to the original half of the plot and see what's going on over there now. Well, as you can tell, these 6 beds I've gone round with that wood chip that I spotted a couple of weeks ago. It's fantastic because it's making this really soft ground to walk on, as well as making it very well, I think it looks better, and it should keep the weeds down. It means I don't have to trim as much as well. Now this bed here, the broad beans, they are doing well. They've got flowers on them, they're going to be growing. I've got to give it a quick bit of weeding, that's not going to take too long. This bed here is quite badly weeded, but again that just needs a quick rip out of everything, apart from the chard, because that's edible. But we'll rip out everything else and mulch it. Going down this side, this is my brassica bed. The kale has been nibbled on, the Chinese cabbage went to flower, so it's not doing too bad. I've just got to again give it a good weeding, take out what's not needed, and well, soon I'll be planting in all the new stuff. 2 beds down the far end is the onions. They're doing well. Again, they need a bit of weeding, but they're not going to take too long. They just need a good sort out. And then this bed behind me is the garlic, and that's actually doing really well again. Probably again does need a weeding, does need to tidy up, but I don't mind that. Now really that's all the signs that I've got that spring is coming along, but there's one project that I have got that's happening over the next couple of weeks if everything works out, which is going to happen just over here. Now this bit here, I've got a greenhouse. I've got my granddad's got greenhouse, that's going to go here. I'm going to take out this tayberry bush and this bed here, and then build the base up and put the greenhouse here. That's my plan anyway. That area just in front where the weed membrane is was where I grew potatoes last year in buckets. That's not happening this year, they're going in the ground. And so all I need to do is rip out this bed, give it a good weed, level it, build the base, and we should be good to go. Now my plan to move this greenhouse is over Easter weekend, fingers crossed. It's my granddad's old greenhouse and I'm really looking forward to it. And then basically this side of the allotment just needs a really good weed and tidy up, which, given these longer evenings that are happening now the clocks have changed and it's lighter in the evening. I mean, it's coming up to 6 o'clock now and it's like this. Yeah, it means I should be able to get on top of these weeds and really go to work on them. This area has always been a problem for me. It's been a difficult area to say the least, but last year I tried to get on top of it and failed, I can say so. Hopefully this year, and keep making these videos should help me kind of remind myself what to go and what to tidy up. As I say, it's a really exciting time of year. Things are really progressing nicely, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, lots of seeds going on at home, growing and sowing, which is keeping me very busy. But anyway, that's it for this week. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully next time we come down to the allotment, things will have dramatically changed and be looking 100 times better. So that's it for this week. Please take care and I'll see you again next time.